we're back. No intro, let's get straight into it. It appears we last left off right before Duke Fishron and everything past that. So, first would be Duke Fishron, right? No. Bloodbringer Goliath? Also no. I'd like for you to look at this background footage and tell me why you think I skipped them. Correct. Skill issue. I could get good at times, but it was hell to do, honestly, and I just didn't want to put up with it right now. Instead, I skipped forward to the Empress of Light. I had to relearn some of her attacks as I've never really fought her and haven't beaten the game in well over 4 months at this point. Wonderful boss as usual, but I was here not only for completion, but a few specific drops. The Terra Prisma, which you'll see I got first try, the Soaring Insignia, and the Empress Wings, which I later had to do more grinding for. Next up was Ravager, which is a boss I kind of loathe because they're just so boring and annoying sometimes. Despite that though, I slaughtered them and got another rage upgrade, Infernal Blood, which you can only assume does the same 1-second boost. Anywho, since we're still skipping Duke and Goliath, we pay a visit to the dungeon to slaughter a, dare I say, lunatic cultist. See what I did there? Jokes aside, this fight was a breeze, and soon after I obtained the Ancient Manipulator, the Celestial Pillars invaded my world. I went to dispatch these pillars. First, the Nebula Pillar, as I can craft the Nebula Blaze and Nebula Arcanum with the Nebula Fragments. Second, the Stardust Pillar. Third, the Solar Pillar, which had one very frustrating enemy. And lastly, the Vortex Pillar, which is hands down the most annoying of the 4 pillars. That godforsaken distorted buff that affects your gravity pissed me the hell off. But I completed it in the end. Don't you fret! I couldn't beat the Moon Lord just yet. Definitely not because I suck. If you've seen my previous post, you know I had to defeat Astra Geldin before Moon Lord. If you want to watch that fight, check my channel or the top right. Fortunately, there is one more boss until Moon Lord. More like 3, but shut it. Astrum Deus. Oh boy did he give me trouble. Not only was I laggy the entire fight, I was also just genuinely bad at the fight. I switched my loadouts around over and over again between attempts until I found the best possible one. I was equipped with the Eye of Magnus to quicker regen mana, and the Nano Purge. It only took me one attempt to take Astrum Deus down with this weapon, which definitely shocked me. With the defeat of Astrum Deus, we now have access to Astral Ore, and let me tell you, this armor set absolutely rocks. Take a look at the wiki page. This set is kinda bonkers. With my newfound confidence, it was time to return to the Bloodbringer Goliath and Duke Fishron. Even with better weapons, I still struggled against the Goliath, dying like 15 more times before emerging victorious in this attempt here. with Duke, I died a few times, but I honestly wasn't even that bad at this fight. That last phase just lasted a bit too long for me to manage. Not to mention the damn Sharknadoes. Now, with no more distractions, the only threat left is the Moon Lord himself. It's honestly shocking how bad I am at this fight. Recently I introduced one of my friends to Terraria and beat it for the first time, with my guidance. And I kept dying while we fought Moon Lord, so I might be super bummed. Anyways, it took a few attempts. That Phantasmal Death Ray was a hard hitter. So much so that I grinded for a Rod of Discord, and with that, the fight became much easier. I also grinded more Empress of Light bags, and/or bought her bag until I got the Empress wings. Originally I got these for Asher Jeldon, but they remained relevant. As this is one hellish fight, I'll show the rest for your viewing pleasure. There is a perilous journey past this point, one god after another. As we grow in strength, so do they. I hope you are ready to embark on this journey with me. I love you all, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye!